Good evening. Before this episode of the Wrestling Asylum begins, I would like to take a moment as not Eric the Joker, but as a fan, Eric Brennan. Less than 24 hours ago, independent wrestler and megastar Anthony Gaines, aka known as None of a Kind, from Western New York wrestling stardom, passed away suddenly. Tonight, this show is the hostage. But tonight's episode is dedicated to you, Anthony Gaines. This one's for you, brother. I love you. We miss you. You weren't just none of a kind. You were one of a kind. This one is for you, brother. I wouldn't have it any other way. Anthony, I hope you're watching. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Viewer discretion is advised, but will be completely ignored.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
Believe it, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. And here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Asylum. I am the good Dr. Harley Quinn, and I hope you enjoy the show today. By the way, Logan Paul, you motherfucking piece of shit. I'm going to hit you with something other than brass knuckles. You're going to get it. And I'm sure Mr. J is going to take a shot at you, too. So, let's get to the warden. The one.
Wanna have some fun?
The Joka.
Harley, you know better than to predispose my chair.
I know.
But
I couldn't help it.
I understand.
Yes.
And I will give you a one-time reprieve.
Okay.
But before we get into it, tonight, Anthony Graves, this one is for you, brother. So, as we all are aware, you know this isn't for free. Like, share, subscribe, stay notified, telegraph, telegram, tell a baby mama, tell a wrestler, tell your daddy, tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your third cousin, tell your cousin in Alabama that you can kiss on Sunday. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
And make sure you spread the word. Also, check out the Off the Top Ropes podcast link tree. You gotta make sure you stay up to date with everything we got. I mean, come on now. How could you not? And of course, it's where you can get all the subscriptions for free. Free. And of course, did you kick the coffee habit? I've been telling you this for months. 10% off OTTR5 Mob. W Energy. Wake up in the morning. Don't need that coffee crash. Kick coffee to the curb. And if you have it, well,
Ooh,
I got two words
yum.
for you. What the heck? What the?
It's in my cup.
Also, don't forget, we're not out of the woods for the cold just yet, but our buddies at Dream Alive, hoodies, caps, sweatshirts, you know the deal. 50% off. Get you some from dreamalive.store. Make sure you get hooked up. And, of course, get your bling. Get your rings. Get your chains. Get your, get all the gold.
Yep.
Get all the gold, make even Logan Paul and a couple of other pricks jealous, especially one named Taylor. Shit.
Oh my God.
Get Solus. That's right. 25% off. Use the promo code OTTR Mob. And by the way, before I continue, Taylor Swift, you ain't shit, bitch. Anyway, get Solus, get the bling, and make all the celebrities jealous. But now that we paid the bills, my dear.
Yes.
It seems to me
Mm-hmm.
that before we go any further,
Yes,
that we had something happen in the world that makes me want to sit there and go, hey, Bobby, welcome to Round.
Hi, Bobby.
Brother. It seems to me AEW just, they're starting to fall into a trap.
They are?
Sort of. And
Okay.
if I've been reading this correctly, we're pulling, don't take this folks out of context, but we're pulling a Bray Wyatt scenario.
Oh.
Because somebody got a writer?
Mm-hmm.
Doc, care to elaborate?
Yeah, it turns out AEW decided to hire former 3-time Emmy Award-winning writer Jennifer Pepperman as their VP of Content Development. Now, she will be working alongside Tony Khan with helping with live programming and everything like that. I mean, so well respected, even Adam Pearce gave her a shout out. And there is the possibility, the reason for this hire is to bring, yep, there she is, to see if she can help with Mercedes Mone, who she was close with. So what do you think, Mr. J? Do you think this is a good hire or a bad hire?
Yes, we are, sir.
We are running it for real.
And we hope we make you proud.
Blackheart, yeah.
But before we get started, you had an important question to ask me. So, let me think of it like this.
Jesus Christ, how do you even let that happen?
I'm tongue-tied at the moment. I think this might help.
There's no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
To me, I feel like here's the scenario that we're in as it pertains to this. Now, with Bray Wyatt, it was different because of how much momentum he had.
Yeah.
All those things, which was great. It works.
Yeah, it was.
But now the problem that I have is now we're hearing they're trying to moderate the profanity.
I mean, I've been hearing certain things bleeped out when I've been watching Dynamite lately. I'm like, wait, I thought you could say shit on programs rated TV.
I'm sorry, but are we trying to turn? I don't think it's just for the women's division, Bobby. I think it's for Mercedes.
For Mercedes.
Yeah. Here's my philosophy. All right. I'll make this easy. To me, even though AEW is a private company,
yes,
Tony is getting shoved into the PG direction, and he can't let that happen.
No, he can't.
I think what he needs to do and what he should have done was let Samoa Joe handle ROH.
Yep.
And stay focused on Dynamite.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I like the uniqueness of what the Young Bucks are doing.
Yeah, I'm iffy on it, but that's just me, though.
No, I've seen the Young Bucks as heels. I dig it. I think it's a good, twist for them. This is my thing as it pertains to this particular situation. This is kissing her ass.
Yeah.
In a way to get her to come in.
Yeah.
I think the money alone, whatever he's going to spend, would be enough The one thing I think that Tony needs to stop doing
Yeah.
is copying the formula that made Vince successful. Stay focused on what brought him to the dance.
Yes.
I think part of it is maybe the network is saying, hey, not that there is some time and place for the profanity, which we
Yeah.
but
that's true.
now we really got to rail it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Because now we're starting to get that proverbial, hey, this could go global.
This could
become
all over
threat.
the world.
If I've been reading this right, as of this moment, the last I heard financials, AEW is a $2 billion company.
Woo! Wow.
So in short term, okay, in less than 5 years, Tony's daddy made a huge return on his $100 million investment.
A lot of money.
Not to say that it didn't come with some issues with the
It did.
pandemic and that nature. This is the growing pains part of the show.
Yeah.
What I'm fed up with fans is, and I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't been guilty of it, is the problem here now is, and Blackheart said this on Blackheart's Angels, and he's right. It's action. What happened is Tony, to me, has to a degree lost sight of what brought him in. Between helping run the Jags, helping run the football in Europe, and running AEW, he's running ragged, and it's going
he is going to burn out.
I mean, the other day it had Tony covered in blow, like from Scarface.
Oh,
what happened? Did Tony Khan become Tony Montana?
Say hello to my little friend.
I was waiting for Tony Montana to come out and go.
There's no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
Followed by.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
And I think Tony would have gone.
I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
About right. I think to me, overall. Oh, and I almost forgot. If Tony Khan became Tony Montana, covered with his face in blow, I'd have been like,
Nana!
One more time for good man.
Nana!
I just said that. I agree.
Yeah, he said
that's
he did
what
say
they're
that.
doing. And the thing for me here is, if they do it properly, the way they were trying to do it for Bray before his untimely passing.
Yeah.
If they would have been able to do it the way they had hoped, everything would play it out for Bray Wyatt.
Right.
Mercedes could be in a prime position. But as the Angels said earlier, and if you miss Blackheart's Angels, watch the replay.
Watch Char and Lady B. Tell
Shout out to Thierry and Bianca. Hope you two come back next week and feel better.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say this for what it is. The women's division as a whole, in a lot of the companies, except one, and I'll get to it in a minute, have plenty of decent, talented women on the roster.
They do.
Don't know what the fuck to do with them.
Mm-mm.
You want to know who do you go get the example from? Oh, yeah, Binky. My bad. Thank you. Binky. That shout out to Binky. 1 million, Finian, shibbity-bidoo, shibbity, shibbity-bidoo.
Into the air, Junior Birdman, miss me. Yeah, watch me.
What?
Where was I? Okay. They need to look at how TNA was doing everything under Scott D'Amore. My concern now is with the issue that's happened at TNA, and that is something that
we talked about it last. Yeah, I will.
At a later point in time. Hey, Anthem, you fucks. You're about to have a full-blown mutiny.
You are, and this is
I give you
Anthem, fuck you.
Hey,
I know we're having too much fun.
dude,
I
we
enjoy
try.
it.
You're the reason we're doing it, brother.
Exactly.
We wouldn't be here without you and all the inmates, baby.
Yeah.
Come on. But what I'm saying to you is this.
Yes.
In my opinion, you need to take the pages out of the playbook from Scott D'Amore and what he did rebuilding the Knockouts division.
He did, and he did an amazing job at it.
And he knew what to do. Like, I watched highlights of No Surrender today, and I know this is a little off topic.
Yeah.
Oh, will you stop?
Come on, boss.
We have fun anyway.
Yeah.
Yeesh, Pengers. How corny can you get?
TNA booked their ladies like stars. I said it in the chat during Blackheart's Angels, like with Trinity, for example. I mean, book like a star. She got and became Knockouts champion because Scott D'Amore believed in her and all that.
But look what happened. You just had Jordan Grace retain.
Yes.
You had a fucking shot. Oh, I know. You had a shot to put it on Giselle Shaw.
You did.
You've been building this broad for what? 2, 3 years?
3. About that.
I mean, if
give her a chance.
Start playing the politics bullshit. Yes, I heard about that, Bobby. Shout out to Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali.
What do you mean by Bayou? Oh,
wait a minute.
I think, TNA's in another one, and I think they might, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
But I'm telling you, folks, to me personally, that's what you need to do. I think, as a whole, what needs to be done with the women's division is take pages out of the TNA Knockouts playbook to help. Not do it verbatim, but take key elements that were successful and say, okay, how can I take these key core things and kind of adapt them to what we do to make it successful for us and for our talent? I mean, fuck. Look what you did with Julia Hart for what?
Oh my God.
3 fucking years?
You put her as a cheerleader and then you build her up to where she's dark and spooky.
3 fucking goddamn years with her. And now you did it too, and I hate to say it, and I'm gonna say it. Warren, what up, brother?
Hey, what up, Warren?
I'm gonna say it. Look what you did with Sky Blue, aka Miss Booty Cheeks.
Blossoming.
Booty cheeks.
Becoming a star for more than just her big booty.
Yes,
I know they did have a great match against Drake and Gibson.
Shout out to them too. But what I'm saying to you is, look at what they've done with Sky Blue. You built that girl. Yep. Yes, I agree.
We know.
Left, right, left, right. Up, down, 2 shots, something else. But what I'm saying is, you took Sky Blue, young girl. Fans naturally loved her. She has gotten better on the microphone. Julia Hart, she's becoming that silent, but when she talks, she pulls you in. She's pulling you in. To me, what needs to happen for Mercedes?
Yes.
Warren, did you expect that
really
else?
Emotional, damn it.
Oh boy.
It's better than the lotion.
Reaching foul. That boy is reaching. Shit is straight cap. You.
Yeah.
Giggity. One gets done like a Bikini Bottom resident.
But in all seriousness, to me, yeah, Warren, you'll never believe who's running this bitch.
He is.
And I'm loving it. And I'm enjoying doing it.
Yeah.
Because this is what I do, baby. I have my friends' backs. But
There you go.
to me, let's get back to the topic at hand. We'll talk about Blue Chew at another point in time. Okay? Shout out to Blue Chew and Blue Chew. If
Blue
you
Chew.
don't sponsor us, trust me. We get them numbers up real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Alrighty. Oh, Warren! Damn it. Dang.
Smart ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Still love you.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness,
yes.
okay, when it comes to Mercedes Mone, with the right, I don't think you need a writer for her.
No, I think she's good on the mic, great in the ring.
She needs, here's what I would do. Okay? Me. 5 key bullet points for whatever story she's going to start with.
Yes.
We need you to hit this.
That.
Go fucking out there and remember that. I don't want a script.
No.
That is the trap that's trying to be set.
Yeah.
This is why so many fans got sick of the old fuck.
Exactly, because of the scripted promos, the scripted storylines, the scripted
You are
everything.
micromanaging too much
Star
power. You can't do that shit.
No, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna
But
drag people out.
now I'm about to do this.
It's time to have some fun. Burn it down, brother. Burn it all down.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
For fucking 20 years. No, strike that. Since 2008, pro wrestlers had full fucking scripts. Hey, Tony Khan, do yourself a favor. Don't fall into the fucking trap that led John Moxley to tell Vince, go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. That is how you're going to get it shoved up your ass.
Don't drive this dude out by doing that. Oh, thank you. Yes, Char, everything's garbage. I agree.
But no, my point is this. At some point, and Char has a point, at some point, you got to let them do their thing on the mic.
Exactly.
Okay?
I think that was part of the reason people like Mox went to AEW is they had more control over the
and they
promos they wanted to cut.
Yeah. Now, mind you, while there's no creative control, the one thing that Tony Khan gave total control to Mox for was no scripts of any kind would be written.
No, that dude can do a promo like right here.
And even now, he don't give a fuck.
No, he don't.
Mox, I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Tony,
not Mox's
probably.
case. TK, probably. Mox, no.
No, I have not heard Mox have a bad promo in a while.
No, I haven't. I don't think he's capable of cutting a bad promo.
Go back to 2014, 2015. You do the math.
All right, that was in WWE though.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
The one thing I will say is, see, I knew it.
You're talking about TK. Okay, it's not Mox. It's TK.
I knew it. But to me personally, I think something's got to give.
Something does. Warren. Yes, he's asking for it, boss. He's asking for it. Oh yeah, sure. They've been straight fire.
I think and I agree with Char that a lot of the Mox's promos have been fire.
They have been.
Okay.
Fire.
Warren, I'm going to say this. Most of the talent in that locker room have not had much scripted promos.
No.
They've been able to go out and fall up, fall down. And if you know what I mean by falling up, We won't discuss that, but
No.
There's a few people who know where I'm going.
There's a few.
It pertains to a certain famous plane. I'll leave it at
that. Yeah, I'm gonna no comment on that one.
But to me personally,
thank you, Bobby.
To me personally, I think
Doesn't that seem kind of crazy to you?
For me,
yeah, I agree, Char. Max Caster does need to tone it down. And the raps are great, but no.
Here's the only thing I'm going to say about Caster.
Okay.
In the beginning, very controversial.
Yep.
I think with her coming in, there's going to be a come to Jesus.
Probably.
I know Sammy had his, and I guess they
did.
And you know what? I'm going to give Sammy Guevara this. The fact that he sat down, had the conversation, did all the shit he had to do.
Yep.
To me personally, that was, I said the wrong thing. I fucked up. Let it go. And
He was humbled.
With Max, he does like the controversy. It suits him. What I think he needs to do
I think he thrives off of it more than anything. He does
thrive off of it. My issue, though, is this. The one thing I don't want is every week. If he was doing it let's say he did it on a Collision.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later does it on a Dynamite. I'm fine with that.
Same here.
Keep the fans guessing.
Yeah.
That is the one thing you want. Because the minute you do, what then comes next is simple. You then put yourself in a very prime position to say, okay, when am I going to get this? When am I going to get that? When am I going to... With Mercedes giving her her own writer,
right?
It's going to feel very watered down, not generic,
it is.
not coming from your heart. That is just like with Phil Brooks.
No.
Hi. Sorry. All a spade is spade. At least he's getting his strike 3.
Yep, he is.
Excuse me.
We're back. Now we got that taken care of.
I had a quick problem with the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So I had to make sure
that's not good.
That wasn't, gone kaboom after yesterday's little fiasco.
Oh, damn.
With AT&T and other.
Yeah.
But my point to you all is this. To me personally, all right, if hers are scripted, it's not going to sound generic. She won't sound genuine. You're going to get that casual fan that knows who she is going like this.
Yeah, they're gonna fall asleep.
This would be me. Excuse me one second. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be going like this. Let's see. What can we say that would put this perfectly?
Your weak ass on my feet.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh wait, I almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
And it would make me be doing something like this.
Oh, there you go.
That's what's going to happen when they turn off the camera. They're
Exactly.
going to turn off the TV, change the channel. That is your big fear. That is the biggest issue.
Yeah,
when
you don't want to drive people away.
You get fucked. And you don't need that shit. Don't do it. To me, I say don't do it. Let her have a mic. Give her 3 to 4 bullet points. Go out there. Having Hollywood writers in professional wrestling
doesn't always
This is the
work.
one time I'm going to concur with Jim Cornette.
Oh, boy.
It doesn't do dick.
Nope.
Let me say that one more time. Doesn't do dick.
Coincidence? I think not. Coincidence? I think not.
Coincidence? I think not.
I rest my case.
Yep.
Let me say that one more time. I rest my fucking case. It doesn't do shit.
No. Just give her a couple of bullet points and just let her run with it.
Hang on. Here's something I think that it sums it up pretty well.
Bruce, hurry. Rachel's gonna die.
Right, listen.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. One more.
Oh.
Dummy, yeah, you blew it. Dummy, yeah, you choked. Dummy, yeah, I think you lost it.
Yep. Yeah.
That's my big fucking issue. You cannot sit there and tell me that having her with a script is going to be fine.
No.
If she's going to Hollywood, that's fucking logical.
Yeah.
This is professional wrestling. I'm sorry. Thank you. Fuck you. No.
No.
Go to an indie show. I don't see a writer.
No.
All I see is the guy that writes the card, the title change, etc., the talent that's involved. You want to know where I see a script? None. You know where the script fucking comes from?
Right
There is a guy in ESW back home in Buffalo. Shout out to the boys known as Edge of Hope. Crow, Rain, Maddock, Richter. The leader, Saren Rain, cuts some of the dopest fucking promos I've ever known. And the man that this show is dedicated to tonight, Anthony Gaines, cut some of the dopest fucking promos that would have rivaled Raven.
Oh, damn.
Let me say this one more time before I say what the boss has to say. I'm going to say this one more time. Anthony Gaines. First time I saw this man, I had goosebumps up and down my fucking arm.
Damn.
The shoot promo from the hip that young man cut 3 years ago this July. Okay. I hadn't had goosebumps like that since the Attitude Era. That's how purely good that is. And Blackheart said two very key things.
Wait, either you have it or you don't.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we're talking.
Right.
So overall, to me personally, doesn't need to be done.
No.
Does not need to be done. Plain and simple.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Everything burns. It does.
So before we go on to the next topic, Bobby, you have a valid point. Anything else you want to say about this? Because to me personally, I don't think she needs it.
No, she doesn't.
Well, with that said, now we got to get into a discussion about this other thing.
Okay.
Because, you know, we're coming up on Sting's final match.
Yes.
But he's tag champion.
Hey. I mean, I wanted him to hold gold, but tag gold?
No, I'm okay with tag gold, but
yeah.
The question now we have to ask ourselves, where does this put us, guys and girls?
Ricky.
What's next for Absolute Ricky Starks?
Yeah.
As we're all well aware, he had a great run doing Team Taz, FTW champion and whatnot. Yep. Goes on this heel rock-esque like run, tags with Big Bill, defeats FTR on an episode of Collision.
Yep.
Becomes World Tag Champs, and 4 months to the exact date. This was October 7th.
Yeah.
4 months exactly. February 7th. They have a title defense against Wheeler and Castagnoli. They had some decent tag defenses on live TV.
They did.
You had Battle of the Belts where it was a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Really good.
But then
This happened. Mm-hmm.
This happens. We'll get to that in a minute, boss.
Yeah.
You have these two. And I'm not knocking Darby. I'm
no.
But what comes next? Does he go once more for the World Championship? Remember, folks, the very last time he ran for gold as a single. I'll say this for what it is. He went for the World Championship. And you know what? I know what made me happy the most?
What?
That's nice.
It's this. He went and stepped up to MJF.
Yes, he did.
I want to see that man shock everybody.
Yes.
And do the unthinkable and pin Samoa Joe.
That's a nice ring to it. Write that down, will you?
I will write that down.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Not to say that he can't hold the international championship, as
he can.
Blackheart alluded to, which would be fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I wouldn't have an issue with him with the TNT title either.
My issue is you had him in limbo.
Yeah.
He literally by force had to pull a Phil Brooks.
Yeah.
Kind of what Wardlow did the other night.
He did.
Okay? And take what he wanted.
Yeah.
You put him in a tag team championship scenario, he ran with it. You mean to tell me you couldn't let him have it for another 2.5 fucking months?
True.
You have to, you can't continuously, and WCW did it, WWE is guilty of it.
Yep.
Okay, you're relying on the older talent to build you up. He's young. You built him up. He came from the NWA and from the independents. You built him from the ground up.
And he came in an open challenge against Cody Rhodes for the TNT title, which I did mention, Bobby, by the way.
I will tell you that I don't know if he'll go up again. I wouldn't necessarily have him challenge Eddie Kingston yet.
No, I wouldn't have him.
I would say if you're going to do it, if you're going to have him challenge Kingston, it has to make sense.
It does.
Don't just do it to, I mean, if you had a scenario where Eddie felt like he went through everybody and then Ricky Starks goes, bitch, you forget about me, then I have
you have them, then you have them up against each other.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, y'all know the rap sheet.
True.
To me, personally, all right, I think what needs to happen is simple. All right. What you need to do is put Ricky in a title hunt.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put him in? Let's do this. I'll book it. Put him, build him to challenge Orange Cassidy.
Yes.
He falls short.
Okay.
Falls short. Clean pin. At the end of the match, out walks Samoa Joe.
Ooh.
Gets in the ring. Picks him up.
Oh my God.
Shakes his hand. And goes, hey, kid, you want another shot?
That's a nice ring to it. Write that down, will you?
You want a shot at this?
You want another shot at the World Championship?
Let's do it.
Here it is. Ricky proved against MJF he could go.
Yes.
Ricky is a talent.
Well,
but you don't know that if you don't put him in that scenario.
Right.
You had to force him to cut certain promos.
Mm-hmm.
Shar brings up a valid point that
it is pretty loaded right now.
I'm not saying you don't do it. I'm not saying do it right now.
At some point down the line.
Let's go let's get it to All Out to see where we are.
That would be a good idea.
Okay? Because look, they said the same thing about Okada Kazuchika, and look what happened to him.
Yep. It did.
They said the same thing about Sonata.
You did.
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Got a laundry list in New Japan.
It's about this long.
I could see Ricky doing more stuff with the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, New Japan, I'm not sure.
It depends on what the schedule is like. And shout out to Nick Nemeth for shocking the fucking planet.
Bravo. And Matt Riddle, too. Bravo.
Oh, I'm not giving that man his flowers right now. Stoner.
Yeah. Well, then again, he did beat the ace of New Japan, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Fuck him.
Yep. And I'm not saying that.
We're not disputing
not
it.
the case. What I'm saying is, if we have to talk about Cody more time,
Oof.
I'm not knocking the guy.
No.
But enough is enough. Because I'm going to give a little spoiler for next week right fucking now. The topic of discussion, I don't care if it's the only one and we do it for the first half of the whole show and go at it. Give Bayley her fucking due.
Exactly.
And I'll leave
no,
it at that for
no
time.
more dilly-dallying around with her. Give her her flowers.
Hey, Doc.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you said it.
I said
You
it.
said dilly-dally.
Dilly-dally.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, John Cena, I'm sure about that. I
Dilly-dally.
There she is. I mean, yes, he is amazingly talented, Char, but he is in utter limbo at the moment. I don't think AEW knows what to do with him right now.
He's in a scenario where, like you said on Blackheart's Angels, go check out the replay if you didn't see us live.
Check it out, please.
Shout out to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Shout
out.
Truth be told, to me personally. All right. Just me. Just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Char said on the Angels. Put Daniel Garcia in the BCC.
What that?
But then here's what you do.
Ooh.
The reason you're going to have to put another one in there and Ricky would fit.
Mm-hmm.
And Blackheart, even Keith, I agree. Keith Lee is in limbo too.
Yeah, he is. Poor guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put Ricky also in the BCC because because guess what's about to happen?
It's going to get interesting.
In 3 months.
Wait a minute.
Double or Nothing.
Yes.
What was said back at Wrestle Dream going into it when we almost didn't get that particular match? Dragon versus Technician. By Double or Nothing of this year, the American Dragon is calling a career.
Oh, yes.
So if you're going to let him do his thing backstage, you're going to need somebody to fill his shoes. What better way than to have two young men step into that position to build them? This is the one thing that I think AEW has fucked up on in the last 6 months to 18 months. I think WWE has fucked that up.
They have.
You need to go back to build.
Mm-hmm.
You are having trouble there.
Yes.
You're having trouble there. Prime example. Trick Williams.
Trick.
I wish I had to whoop that Trick clip right now.
Oh, God.
Y'all, because guess what? Instead, I'm just going to say this.
Yeah.
Whoop that Trick.
Yeah.
Whoop that Trick.
Yeah.
Go back to ripping on my.
Okay?
Oh, my God. Send him to Ring of Honor.
That would do
I'm not
wonders.
Oh,
I
that would,
think
I
what
mean,
you do with
ooh.
Danielson, let him rebuild ROH to a degree.
Yes.
I'm not saying that they're not having good matches with
No,
the
they
streaming
are.
service. Oh, is that who I think it is? Oh,
Yeah.
Tito, baby, what happened?
What up?
Hey, you dog, what's up? Welcome into my asylum, brother.
Welcome.
But here's what I'm saying overall. You have to, bar none, plain and fucking simple.
Mm-hmm.
You damn right. PUWF tonight, 10 o'clock. Check them out. Alex Coquito and the crew.
Yep.
Good group of guys and girls over there. Check them out. Show them some love. What's up, Alex? Okay. I'm saying this for what it is. Ricky Starks has something there.
He does.
You have to put him in the scenario to pull it out.
Exactly. You gotta put him in a situation where he's gonna thrive.
No problem, man. You have
What's
the TNT or the television championship. You have the world championship.
Him versus Kyle Fletcher would be interesting.
Who's the current Ring of Honor champion?
The current Ring of Honor champion is Eddie Kingston. Oh,
There's
shit!
your scenario.
Okay.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
Now that's a headline.
That is definitely a headline.
I'm not wrong when I say
No.
this to you, folks.
No.
You have to put him in the scenario necessary. It is the only way you can get it done.
Yes.
Plain and simple. If you do it right, if you do this right, here's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
You have to do it in a way that not only makes it logical, but you could sit there and say, okay, well, put him in ROH.
Yeah.
Build him up to face Eddie.
Yes.
We get to, let's say we get to Death Before Dishonor. I'm going to pick a random pay-per-view.
Okay.
Ricky's racked it up so big. Eddie can't ignore it.
No, he can't.
Not that he would, but he can't ignore it. And now, thank you. You're like, oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Eddie goes to Tony and Daniel and goes, come here. Let's see what the kid's got. Put the belt on.
Yeah.
That's when you know, okay, then.
Yeah. Daniel Garcia.
Hi. Garcia was supposed to be when he beat Wheeler in Buffalo for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, which I have to be at. I have to be at that show. So guess what? It should have fucking happened then. Tony Khan, you dumb fuck.
Exactly.
You earning your way right back into my chair, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've already had to do it to Vince twice. I don't want to have to do it a third time to the old fuck. Because if I find out what I think I found out,
The GM? Well, he was a GM on SmackDown, so he can draw on that experience if you were to make the GM.
Meanwhile, back at the wrench, since my side splitters don't tickle you, how about a skull splitter?
I'd like to do a skull splitter on TK if he doesn't do that.
it's going to depend on what it's ultimately Danielson's decision.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if he wants,
That's a nice ring to it.
Write that down, will you?
it's his call.
But yes, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you all something here. I am of the belief Tony has had a good success rate in terms of young talent and letting them go and create and find themselves. That's fine. Some have flopped. I'm not saying he hasn't. Some have flopped. Same thing in NXT. Same thing in Japan. But for the most part, he's had success in saying, okay, this isn't working for you. You try this. Tony has been able to collaborate with this talent openly and let them try.
Exactly.
Hunter.
Mr. Levesque.
You're up, bitch.
Yeah.
I know you're cleaning up the mess your old father-in-law made.
Yeah.
By the way, this would be the perfect fight for if Vince, what you did to NXT when you took it and turned to NXT 2.0.
Fuck you.
But I'm gonna need the front screen for this.
Go for it.
Give me 1 second. Vince, what you did to NXT and turned into NXT 2.0 was the NXT 2.0. And if you know what those signs are for, you're welcome.
If you know, you know. Okay.
Okay? But I'm telling you.
Now we're talking. Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos.
It does become chaos.
So guess what? Tony Khan has had that success. Hunter,
Yes.
you need to finish cleaning up the mess
Please.
Law made.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because I had no business seeing Damian Priest and Finn Balor retaining the tag team championships today.
No, that was ridiculous. That's for another time, though. Mm-hmm.
Had no business seeing it.
Nope. Not at all.
That was the part of the show where I felt like I was watching Home Alone 2 and when the tool chest hang on. That was the sound of the tool chest falling down the stairs. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Honey, you'll never believe what happened to me today.
Epiphany.
It's an epiphany.
So, folks, it's about that time to get yourself some popcorn, get some snacks, take a quick bathroom break. You know, take a pee. You know, maybe have to take a number 2 if you have to.
Right.
Because
Are you sure about that?
When we get back, we are going to be diving into. You all thought, and I psyched you out, that it would be today's wrestler's life would be on the cleaner Kenny Omega. Let's just say this man debuts at Revolution.
Yes, he does. I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we walk into my wrestler's life's chamber, I will deliver to you the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Yes.
After the break.
Come over here, you boy. Calling Gordon. Calling Captain James Gordon.
Love that Joker.
Uh-oh. You don't look happy. He's been using Brand X. But with new Joker brand, I get a grin again and again.
That luscious tan, those ruby lips and hair color, so natural, only your Undertaker knows for sure.
Love that Joker.
So remember, put on a happy face. What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Come on, you guys. It's only a little.
Giant! A hungry giant!
Hungry for a big honey taste.
Big taste, honeycomb, big taste.
Honeycomb big! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
It's not small.
No, no, no! Honeycomb's got a big honey taste. Big, big crunch for a big, big bite.
Honeycomb cereal, part of this big, complete breakfast.
Honeycomb's a big, big bite. Yeah!
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion,
Ken Tomahiro's impression of the Big Boss Man. Kentucky Fried Chicken's impression of the Big Boss Man. Ann Wood's impression of the Ultimate Warrior. Kentucky Fried Chicken's impression of the Ultimate Warrior. And you can only make these impressions with WWF Power Stamps. There's Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, and Macho King Randy Savage for 99 cents each. Collect one each week only at Kentucky Fried Chicken and make your own impression.
We're back. But now, my illustrious Wrestler's Life Chamber opened, my dear, and it brought me great joy.
Yes.
We are going to discuss the aerial assassin.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present William Ospreay. Hailing from England, Will Ospreay grew up as a fan of pro wrestling and ironically wanted to become a wrestler after the infamous Unbreakable main event in TNA in 2005, pitting Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, and AJ Styles. He would become a pet project, according to Kevin Kelly, when he would show up as a new member in the faction in New Japan known as Chaos. Will Ospreay would go on to become both IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and Rev Pro's World Champion simultaneously throughout his career during his time in Japan throughout the years. He would go on in the last several years to form the United Empire, a group that you should all be very familiar with.
Yeah.
In the pay-per-view known as Forbidden Door.
Yes.
Jeff Cobb, Aussie Open, they ran roughshod. He would transform the IWGP United States Championship into the United Kingdom Championship earlier last year. He would also have two classics with the cleaner Kenny Omega. And as we found out at Full Gear last year, Will Ospreay is coming to All Elite Wrestling.
Yes, he is.
Sorry, Hunter. You didn't have the money and you didn't have the creative.
Yep, you screwed up.
For his debut, he will take on his own new teammate, Tanosuke Takeshita. Will Ospreay has, in fact, gone through some things. One I will allude to.
Oh.
And it's a little controversial, so folks, please understand where I'm going with this. As many of you are well aware, some years ago when he was dating one Blair Davenport, S4Ep5, The two of them were accused of something.
Yes.
It was later revealed that that was false. So, swing one for the True Justice. Thank you very much. Will Ospreay has fought the likes of Switchblade Jay White. He has stepped into the ring with Okada. He has had matches with the villain Marty Scurll. He helped, ironically, in 2018, defeat Aussie Open, Davison Fletcher. And here's another fun fact. It would be Aussie Open sometime later that he would end up, in fact, teaming with. He, in fact, at one time battled another man that we will dive into soon down the road by the name of 3 letters, ZSJ.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Sabre Jr. We all know that Will Ospreay has faced the likes of Matt Sydal, Tanahashi. He's even faced off with Pete Dunne.
Oh, damn.
He's battled Ricochet. He has been in the Super Juniors. He has been, if I remember correctly, he was in fact, let's double check my notes here just to make sure I'm accurate. We don't want to screw up anything.
No.
Oh, ironically, he was in fact in the G1.
I was going to ask, was he in the G1 at one point?
Yeah, he was in the G1.
Okay.
And he would end up getting, somehow fell to Lance Archer. But
damn.
Battled back. And ironically, would have to face his own leader of chaos, Kazuchika Okada. But in fact, at Wrestle Kingdom 14, nearly successfully retaining the Junior Heavyweight Championship, Takahashi would defeat Ospreay due to a heel injury.
Oh, damn.
So, by the time the pandemic hit, Ospreay was still rehabbing and recovering, but it didn't keep him down. Because guess what? He's also battled the likes of Matt Taven, Bobby Fish. He's been at Ring of Honor. Hell, more recent, with the rebirth of TNA.
Yes.
He faced the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
While he came up short, it was, as he said, an honor and a privilege to finally wrestle in TNA. And if you go on YouTube and find that very post-match promo from him, I guarantee you, well, you won't be doing this.
No, you will be
You'll be sitting
intrigued
there
and interested.
Listening.
Listen.
And
coincidence? I think not.
It is no coincidence.
No coincidence
This
at
all
all.
coincides right before next week at Revolution, live on pay-per-view, March 3rd.
Yes.
Takeshita Ospreay. Now, could this be Will Ospreay's babyface turn?
Maybe.
He's a good heel. Fans
is.
have loved him.
They might love him as a babyface. You never know.
Look at Maxwell.
True. He went from being a heel to
He became
a
the
face.
people's scumbag.
Definitely.
Yes, it was, Bobby. Yes, that was
Yes,
too.
that was too.
My point is this. For Mr. Ospreay, one of his best matches, if I have to pick one, ironically, would be with Omega.
Forbidden Door 2.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Wrestle Kingdom, where he lost.
Yeah.
Because the promo before Wrestle Kingdom between him and Kenny in Japan was one of the best promos he's cut in recent years.
Yeah.
So I now ask the chat and I ask you.
Yes.
Favorite Ospreay match or moment? Floor is yours.
All right, I'm going to go. It was Ospreay versus Omega at Forbidden Door 2 for the IWGP US title. Why that was not the main event, I don't understand it, because those two, I personally believe, put on a clinic because it was so good. Like Ospreay and Omega just fed off each other and just put on what I think was probably the match of the whole Forbidden Door 2 pay-per-view event. It was that good, that amazing. I was like, can we get 5 more minutes of this? Because I just love it too much. And I can't wait to see what Will Ospreay can do in AEW. The matches he can have against, like, he's going to go up against another rising star from Japan, Takeshita. I'd like to see him go up against Mox, Claudio, Eddie Kingston. Heck, I'd like to see him in a match with the gentleman we were talking about earlier, Ricky Starks.
That would be a blessing.
It would be.
There is an interesting fact about this. Ospreay has come out and said that he suffers with dyslexia and ADD.
Oh, damn.
For a guy who's gone through that, he ain't gonna need a script, and that motherfucker.
No, absolutely not. That dude can. I mean, I think he could cut promos in his sleep, pretty much.
He's probably sleeping with a microphone right next to the.
Probably is.
Please, I'm not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
Looking like somebody might have some explaining to do. Looking like somebody.
Do I have any explaining to do?
Hey, if you got a microphone, it better be shaped like a microphone. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it looks like a microphone but it's not.
Oh God. No.
As George Takei would say,
oh
my.
Oh my. Yeah, it was Woo. No, Will Ospreay is incredible. I will admit he is.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No.
1 second.
Okay.
My point is this. When it comes to Will Ospreay, folks, this is what you don't get.
There's no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
You're going to get passion and aggression? You're going to get all of it.
You get it all.
Dummy, yeah.
Emotional, damn it.
That's what you won't get from
You
Will
like
Ospreay.
it. No emotional damage. None of it.
But,
Batman. Can somebody tell me what kind of a world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat gets all of my press? This town needs an enema.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, I think once he's healed,
yeah,
I want Ospreay and Max.
That has a nice ring to it.
Write that down, will you?
We will write it down. Max
We'll
versus
write it
Ospreay.
down, no question about
Check. Yep.
I just think we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
But there's no mistake about it. Will Ospreay's independent career and career in New Japan and with Impact / its true identity of TNA Wrestling, he has built his reputation so well. I think now that he's going to be coming to the States regularly with AEW, it's going to bring a dynamic that has not been seen in quite some time. Ooh.
Oh my! Oh, Bobby, you just now I want this. Now I want Ospreay versus Swerve.
Shut up and take my
I
money.
don't care.
That seemed kind of crazy to you.
I don't care if there's a title on the line. Just give it to
Wrong.
me.
Nobody knows how to have fun anymore, right?
But we do.
We do. Yes, we do.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
No, not really. I don't. I
No,
don't have one.
no.
But that was a hell of a plan.
Nope.
Bob. Thank you very much.
It was. Thank you.
We'll make sure you get your royalties.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
No comment.
Nope. Nope.
But,
Come on,
Sorry.
bro. Let's be serious. He spared you.
But in all honesty, I think you could get. I mean, if we're gonna get Hangman and Ospreay, I know you're gonna get Ospreay and Mox at some point. You're
Oh,
gonna
definitely.
Get,
But this?
I wouldn't mind seeing Ospreay face off with Briscoe, just as a one time.
Oh yes.
If Jay were alive, rest in peace, Jay. We lost you a year ago. We miss you, brother. If Jay were alive and doing it, I guarantee you'd get both of those. You'd get Jay and Mark in a single, each in a single, but then as a tag. I think Ospreay either calls on any member of the Aussie Open just for the shit of it.
Oh yeah. Well, the only one he'd be calling right now would be Kyle Fletcher because Mark Davis is out with an injury.
Yeah, I know Mark Davis is hurt, so.
Yeah, poor guy.
But, I think one of the things that you'll have to realize is you're going to see a point where everybody's going to have a good time with it.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's going to complain.
The weirdo. She's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
No one's
You ain't
complaining.
going to get
about
one
it.
of those.
Nope,
She's going to
absolutely
get
not.
you the nippy-nippies.
Yeah.
Nippy-nippies.
That has a nice ring to it.
Write that down, will you?
Oh,
Everybody
Lord.
make sure you write down the nippy-nippies.
Nippy.
But before we close this door, one match, if somehow on a fluke, TKO and WWE had gotten their hands on Ospreay,
Oh, my God.
there is one match that I actually, there would be only two matches that I really,
Ooh.
only two. Because, well, technically I'll make it three.
Okay.
Him and LA Knight,
Mm-hmm.
him and Styles,
Yeah.
him and Balor.
Oh,
That's
nice.
it. Those are the three. Only because we know they would fuck that up with Roman. They'd fuck it up.
They would. With Seth.
With Seth. I don't necessarily think they'd screw the pooch with Cody.
No, probably not.
But they would probably try to keep them away from each other, not in a negative way. It would be more of that old, okay, we know they'll be able to go.
Mm-hmm.
We just need a story that's going to make it.
Yeah. You give them a story that actually makes sense. Yeah.
That's not going to have every fan doing something like this.
No.
Laughing for one, and then backing up and going, yep, see it, click.
Yep,
next.
perfect.
Or
Bye.
giving us
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
the only other thing I could see them do if Vincent or if TKO would have pulled it off.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that, and this is something that I do want to, I'm going to hint at this next week. We are going to talk about Bailey. The other thing we're going to talk about is the fact that I am kind of getting pissed off with, I'm not saying in a bad way, well, what the fuck is with the UFC fighters issuing out challenges on Raw and shit?
I don't get it. I thought that was so off,
bring more eyes on
off there.
Yeah, if you try to bring more eyes on the product, I get it. But guess what? I got a newsflash for you. The only one that I actually enjoyed was on Raw. Is the only one I like.
Was it the one where he was calling out Conor McGregor?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, coincidence.
No, Bobby. I don't think. No, Bobby.
Not J.O., so no.
Roster. The reason
I don't think so.
That is most of the WWE roster currently would not be able to handle the style that Ospreay has.
Yeah, it's very high flying, but very aggressive at the same time.
They would try to have him go to NXT, and
Yes.
I'd have a fucking fit. I'd have a fucking fit. I'd be
I think we'd all be pissed.
I mean, when you had when it was under Triple H's original vision and AEW didn't exist, I understood why. It was to get the American audience familiar with a lot of the talent, which is what made it so hugely successful.
Yeah.
Then AEW showed up, kicked Vince in the taint, and Vince turned around and, well, he gave us
emotional, damn it.
With the NXT that sounded like Vince McMahon was jacking off a unicorn.
Like that.
NXT 2.0.
Oh boy. There you go.
Need I say more?
Coincidence? I think not.
Oh Lord. No.
It's for me, Will Ospreay, AEW and the Indies suit him for what he's able to do, what he brings. Everybody wants certain talent to end up in WWE. Doesn't need to happen. I could see Ospreay, if the money would have been right, they would have got their hands. I think TNA would have kept Ospreay.
Yeah, they would have.
I mean, I'm going to say this for what it is. I can tell you all right now, AEW's partnership with TNA, that door's still open a bit. I think we need Scott D'Amore back first.
We do.
Get your head out of your balls.
Yeah, bring Scott D'Amore back right now.
Too, Owl Boys.
Yeah.
So personally to me, in my opinion, before I throw this out to all the inmates and to you, Kristii, as it pertains to Ospreay, I think where he's going, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think he's going to get lost in the shuffle.
No.
Because of what I know he'll do to Tony if that happens.
You're right.
It ain't going to be ain't going to be no bullshit.
No.
Ospreay is willing to tell you fuck off.
Yeah. He'll tell you straight to your face. He's not going to go behind your back and like snitch to the dirt sheets.
Or go on Twitter.
Let me talk to you.
He won't go on Twitter. I don't think.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
We are gonna have so much fun together.
But now, folks, in closing, Ospreay's, I think, is going to have a great debut match. I think it's going to have, you're going to have a sold out crowd in Greensboro. Ooh. So AEW is fine. Shut the fuck up.
Yep. Stop calling for the death of AEW. I'm getting sick of it.
Fuck up.
Fuck off.
Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me. What happened? Kill you?
What?
But Ospreay's going to be fine.
Yep.
Now it's time to close that chamber. Because now...
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
But shall be ignored.
Of course.
All right. Enough dilly-dally. To the main event.
If you all give me one moment, I have to go make sure the chair's nice and ready. Oh, a lot of good fun. But before we get started, spoiler alert, your victim next week will in fact be Logan Paul.
You ain't shit.
Logan Paul.
You ain't shit.
One more time for old time's sake, Logan
you
Paul.
Ain't shit.
Andrew Tate would fuck you up, and so would half of the world.
Yeah.
Because Logan Paul,
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
one more time.
You ain't shit.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Wait. You
Okay.
ain't shit.
Bruh.
So now it's
I had some
time
brass knucks. Oh,
for the
God.
moment
Yes.
that you've all been waiting for.
Here we go.
I'm not one to usually stuff 5 people, but I did it.
He did.
And now, Gallows and Anderson.
Oh, God.
Oh, Gallows and Anderson. Where do I begin with you? Ah!
Nerds!
Hey! You know the rules, Harley.
I know.
Gallows and Anderson, where do I begin? You both look like 2 bald, circumcised penis heads for heads. I mean, seriously, guys. The bald look works on Stone Cold Steve Austin. You guys don't pull that off. I mean, look at you. You're with soccer mom AJ Styles. Jesus Christ. What are you, his 2 sons? What the fuck? You look like 2 adopted little kids who couldn't grow hair on your head. So you grew it on your chin, on your pubes, on your ass, and on your taint. Why the hell are you 2? Oh, I forgot. That's right. You 2 here playing doctor back during the Vince McMahon days, looking like you were 2 nerds.
Nerds!
Okay. Then, you know, you floundered in mediocrity after you won tag team gold working for the old fuck. I don't know how you did that. Oh, wait, that's probably where you put your gas in your ass to do it. Then you get a job working with your homies in AEW, and that flopped.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, guys? I go from watching the guys that helped make Bullet Club on the map to, you know, I mean, yes, you helped bring back in Mia Yim. You reformed the thing to go against the Judgment Day. But what have you done for me lately but sit around and fondle my own taint? Tickling my balls. And now you show up in NXT?
What the fuck?
You show up in NXT to go for the tag team gold. Why? Because you're bored?
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes you feel good?
Mm.
Because
Coincidence? I think not.
Hang on.
Emotional, damn it.
I am receiving the maximum amount of Delulu I can take. Gallows, do I need to remind you of your first gimmick working for the old man? I'll hit the song, Biscuits and Gravy. Then, Straight Edge Society. You were making that gesture with the fist going, and I sat there, going, wait a minute. Are we seeing who I think we're seeing 2.0?
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, if you know your history, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go and you become a fucking monster in Japan. Come back with AJ and Karl, and I'm going to get to you, Bald Jr. in a minute. And what the fuck did you do? I mean, seriously, Luke.
Damn.
I feel like I watched you regress into the Godzilla all over again. What?
Yeesh, Pengers. How corny can you get?
What?
Like, dude. I was waiting for that dude you tagged with then to come walking out and say, hey, I'm back. Time to get you drugged up again. And I've been like, oh, fuck, here we go. And I've been like, Vince, yeah, pack the bong. I need to be high to watch this shit. Okay?
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, whack.
But fuck. Karl Anderson, You went from being the machine gun to a tiny BB bullet.
BB bullet.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
If I took a black Sharpie and drew it right down the middle, around here for
around
the
there.
foreskin, I could say, hi, welcome to the Dickhead Club.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Only problem is, you two dickheads haven't shaved, so you're hairy dickheads.
Ew.
No comment. I'm not going to say nothing.
No. Nope.
But Jesus Christ, your promos went from 5-star to I'm going to go take a shit and see if I give birth to a food baby.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And furthermore,
oh my God.
I should be changing this up. I should be doing the gas chamber for you instead of you in my chair.
Oh.
That has a nice ring to it.
Write that down, will you?
Gas chamber.
Ooh, gas chamber. There's an idea.
We're going to have to find a lot of fart noises.
We are.
But I'm telling you, Gallows, Anderson, you fucking suck. Whose ass or cornflakes did you piss in or fondle to get sent to NXT?
Oh.
Or who to get you two down there to save their ass?
Oh, God.
You wanted something to do. What'd you do? Blow Triple H under the desk?
Oh, excuse me.
Doc, make sure you swallow, okay? Just swallow. Golden rule, swallow.
Oh, that was shocking.
Don't choke on me, okay?
I'm not. I won't.
Right? I mean, seriously, whose taint did you tickle to go down there? Fuck. The other night I'm watching NXT. I saw the meme of it, and I'm like, okay, where no, that's not how we do things here.
No.
From Seth years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You two motherfuckers just show up and cause chaos. You attack Breaker. You attack Corbin.
Why?
Because you want gold because you can't get it done on the main roster anymore?
Huh?
Because maybe the Judgment Day has your number and you can't figure them out?
Okay.
That it?
I was going to say, is it because you're scared of both Balor and Priest?
Oh, KB. I got a song I got to sing real quick since KB's in here.
Oh, okay.
It goes a little something like this. Hang on 1 second, KB. I'm going to put her on the screen just for you. Get up, get down with the thickness. Get up, get down with the thickness. Open up. If you have, folks, if you've been seeing the last 2 weeks, I've been talking about Bailey.
Yes.
And
there she is.
There she is. We're going to dive into that next week too. But
yeah,
folks, I'm going to tell you for what this is. It's bullshit. Gallows and Anderson, Harry Dick and Harry Dick Jr. That has a nice ring to it. We might have to come up with a new segment called Harry Dick and Harry Dick Jr. No comment. Boss, if you're seeing this, don't kill me.
No.
But I'm telling you, this is what I think of you when I see you as the last 2 years.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
None of it.
Oh, it's Gallows and Anderson taking them.
Okay. Nap time.
Call me after Gallows and Anderson. Nap. Guys, you better do fucking something good while you're down there.
Yeah.
Fondle some balls, I guess. Find those doctors who was calling people nerds and fondle those balls again, boys. I mean, you seem to be good at doing some of that. Shit. For fuck's sake. You say you had stroke. You could have pulled the fucking trigger 12 years ago. 2016. You had the shot.
Yes. Oh boy.
I don't think so.
Please no, I don't.
I don't think so, KB, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you had. I'm gonna give the laundry list of what they had, and they fucked that up. And this is why Gallows and Anderson are part of the problem. You had Gallows, you had Anderson, you have Styles, you had Balor, you had Moxley, you had Rollins, you had Reigns, you had Joe, you have Nakamura. You could have built a full fucking 3 years worth of WrestleMania main events where you had the club invading WWE, the Shield picking up the best that they had, including guys that had recently joined the company who have a history with the club. And you could have had a fucking 3 to 5 year full-blown storyline that would have made up for the bullshit known as the WCW ECW Invasion 2001.
Yep. Could have done that.
Already all elite before.
They were there
Tony
before.
didn't know what to do then. Oh, damn.
That's what they're becoming right now, is a bathroom break.
Bobby hit him with the one-liner.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, we are sure he did that.
Yes, we are, sir. We are.
Yep.
But
I never want to see the Good Brothers in AEW ever again. Never, 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 never. I didn't like them then.
Not necessarily. That's taking food off the table. That's, not putting, not having them feed the kids. If it makes sense, do it. You know what? Personally, go back to Japan because it doesn't seem like the Bullet Club's doing so good.
No. Their leader, dude. Finley just lost.
Japan, in Bullet Club colors, you'd be relevant again.
Yes.
Because you would be back in and you'd be able to do what you want. Because guess what? You have let the WWE system water you down.
Yeah. Really water you down.
Okay? Where's the bald-headed bastard I once knew as the Machine Gun Karl Anderson? Where's that badass motherfucker? Because I don't see him.
Nope. So we need to follow
Where's
the
the
person's
Luke
report.
Gallows that showed up, helped introduce leader number 3, Kenny Omega?
Ooh.
Where's that bastard?
I don't know. No clue.
Probably fondling Carl's balls while they're getting ready for a match. I can only imagine it. Yo, Carl, give me that aloe lotion. It's going to help with my muscles. They ache before we got in the ring. Oh, yeah, I had to do those penis pump exercises so that my balls don't hurt when we get out of the ring later.
Oh, good.
And it looks a little something like this, folks. And 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And feel the thrust and feel the burn. And 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And they probably had dildos strapped to them so that when they did that, they felt like it mattered that it hit them in the chest and the stomach. So that it actually felt like they had a big dick.
Oh, goddamn.
Nana!
Oh, Nana.
Yeah, so Gallows Anderson, before I put you out of your misery.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
You ain't shit.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
KB, you know better. You're always welcome in this bitch.
You're always welcome,
you know better.
KB.
You're always welcome in here, brother. Come anytime you want.
Anytime?
Anytime, buddy. Hell,
yeah.
Even be a guest appearance.
Hey, there you go.
Just saying. But folks, I'm going to let the doctor speak her piece while I prepare for the festivities. Doc, I give you the floor for a minute.
Thank you. Gallows and Anderson, oh God, you two guys, you had potential.
And please be vulgar as possible.
Oh, I will. You fucking assholes. You are invading NXT.
Hey, Blackheart, you shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Because guess what?
Oh my God.
Guess what I got?
Mhm.
I'm pony.
Okay, Gallows and Anderson, first of all, you two, what the fuck are you doing in NXT? I don't want to see you two in NXT. I didn't even want to see you in AEW for that matter. You attacked Breaker and Corbin. Fuck you both. If you win those NXT tag team titles, I already hate you enough as it is. I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna hate your guts even more. So I'm ready to push the button and fry both your bald-headed, fry you two bald-headed freaks.
You two ain't shit.
No, they ain't shit.
You look like two circumcised dicks. Hairy dicks, for that matter.
Ew, very gross.
I'm just gonna fry him because I don't want to say.
Well, let's just do this.
In 3,
Okay, 3,
2,
2, 1.
Oh, I got a live one here. Oh, there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Bruce, hurry! Rachel's gonna die!
This is the Gallows and Anderson when they're on screen. I change the channel every single time.
Yep.
But folks, thank you for tuning in this week. We couldn't have done this without you. You know. Excuse me.
Oh, jeez.
I do find it funny Blackheart mentions that clip.
Yeah.
Because he knows exactly what was gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oof.
At one time, we got to bring it back one time.
Yeah, one time.
But I'm telling you all,
Because it's so funny.
Without you, this isn't possible. Without the rest of the Pod Mob crew, this isn't possible. Without Blackheart,
exactly
giving me his love and support and respect and everything, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Shout out to everybody. I love you all very much. Bobby, thank you for always joining.
Thank you, Bobby.
Before we call it a day, first of all, next week, Logan Paul, you gonna learn real quick.
Fuck you, Logan Paul.
Gallows and Anderson, but we're gonna do this a few more times because Logan Paul.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Oh, and by the way, Logan Paul, this is what I think of you.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Bitch. Oh. Okay. Now we know.
Oh, it ain't on your thumb drive alone.
Oh.
Let's just say somebody has it on his phone.
Oh, damn.
I'm only gonna torture him slowly. But in all honesty, Logan Paul, you fixing to get it. You've got it coming.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, I guess Jerome has to play. Which means green hair, clown makeup, my luscious red lips, and full on
In full gear.
all.
Full gear.
It's going to be the one time the doctor is going to have to ride this one on the back burner.
Yeah.
Because Mr. J is going to be taking center stage for a very long rant. Viewer discretion is to be ignored.
Yes.
And not adhered to. Yes. And to the FCC, if you can fit them up, oh wait, you just need to take Gallows and Anderson's heads and put it there. Sit on it and rotate.
Right.
But, folks, I'm going to let the good doctor here tell you where to find her.
Of course.
Doc?
You can find, yes. You can find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok at Riding Cat. You can find me Tuesday nights on the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network, hosting Between the Ropes, which I'm sure we're all going to be talking about, Elimination Chamber, which should be good. So, over to you, Mr. J.
Well, you know how to find me. I'm here in the Asylum. I'm always around, folks. You don't know where I'll pop up. You don't know when I'll show up. But always know it's always going to be a good time in the Asylum.
Yep.
But in closing, before we get out of here, at the start of the show, I told you all who this show is dedicated to. Mr. None of a Kind, but one of a kind, Anthony Gaines. I hope I'm as good a young man as he was, so that I can see him again one day. This one was for you, brother. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the moments that you put in that ring, for so many lives you touched. Gone too soon. I love you. I miss you. I want everyone to tell the ones they love that they love them every day and remind them tomorrow is never promised. I want you to remember that. But lastly, Rock, you about to get your ass beat, bitch.
Yes, you are.
But we'll talk about that another time. But for now, Gallows and Anderson are starting to stink.
God damn.
Give me 1 second, folks. This is a program that we did not anticipate.
No, we did not. Sorry.
I feel better. Okay.
I had to get
That
it out.
being said, we all bid you adieu. So until then,
Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
what he said.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, and lastly, I'm going to hit this one last time. Logan Paul.
You ain't shit.
He ain't shit.
Thank you. I love you.
Meta.
Logan Paul, I also think this of you.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
Everybody. With that said, till next week, for the doctor, for myself, the entire pod mob, you better like, share, subscribe, stay notified, telegram, tell the baby mama, tell your baby daddy, tell everybody.
Tell your next
Don't
door
forget
neighbor.
to tell the brands we also are ambassadors for. Go get you some Dubby. Pick me up energy in the morning. get you some Dream Alive merch, get you some Get Soulless bling, and make sure you go and get some merch for the show, your favorite shows here on the network.
Yeah.
And also tomorrow night, 10 p.m. live, baby, live, baby, live, right here on the OTTR Network. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not adjust your TV sets. It will be Big Mike, E Dukes, Mav. Shout out to Mav. Hope he's doing well. Uncle Fats the Hitman, Mr. 10. I give it a 10. And Blackheart, if he's up to it tomorrow, are in the building last week in wrestling.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the archives. Make sure you show some love and support. And ladies and gentlemen, that's already given.
We already did that. We did that.
We already knew this. I think it's time to retire. Yeah. So till next week, the Asylum is closed. And God damn, we gotta get that smell out.
Shit. That's bad.
Well, speaking of shit, I think that's what we just did. Folks, we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
My life is nothing but a comedy.